Have you ever wanted to be able to hand off to a client a new account that you built for them, a snapshot, or any kind of automation system, and you want them to be able to access the documentation without them being overwhelmed and actually having it being useful? Here, Apache Hub has got you covered. So I want to show you guys how I hand off snap or builds that I do to clients. And so what you're seeing here is the client-facing doc. So this is the name of my account in Highlevel. It explains to people exactly what it does, nice and simply. And then it breaks down all of the different sections, all the different functionalities that are within the account. So what does this account do? It does lead capture. It has a lead confirmation. It has sales calendars. It assigns salespeople to things. We have lead magnet delivery. These are all of the different functions that have been identified in our Highlevel account. And then if we clicked on anyone, so let's just grab lead capture, it's going to explain what it does, what's included, what's within the scope of this lead capture system. What assets, what workflows, what tags, what custom fields are associated with this particular functionality. And then any one of these things can all be clicked on where they can dive in even deeper. They can take a look at the workflows and they can even see a visual of what that workflow would look like. So if they want to see all the specific steps, they can scroll to each module. And even if you have multiple versions, let's say you've been updating things, right, from version 1 to version 2, and you want to show the client, hey, here's what we've been changing in your account. This was the version 1 of the snapshot. Here's version 2. All of your documentation is captured so that they can see the versions from 1.0 to 1.2 as it goes, as well as a detailed list of everything that was done in the account, from assets that were deleted, things that were configured, or any changes you made. If you want to be able to hand off training docs, the things that they need to do to set up this account and onboard people, your training docs are there with every step is linked to an asset. So if the training doc is referencing a specific website or a funnel or a workflow, they have those assets that they can click through to say, hey, what are we talking about? When we say the sales tag, what tag is that? Or if we're taking the website contact us form tag, they can click on it and get a description of what everything does in their documentation. Heck, if they want to see an entire map of the whole snapshot, this is a fairly large one, right? They can go in and we have something that allows them to interactively look through and see where things are connected. So this workflow here is connected to this workflow, and this tag is what triggers this workflow here. You can see all the assets in. So it's a awesome little handoff doc that you can give to people. And if you want to be able to give them their own copy of things, you can have them create their own Apache Hub documentation. So if you want to hand it off to them and let them take it from there, as simple as just one single click, you can get them their own Apache Hub documentation. And then that way they'll be able to have their own workflows. They'll be able to edit things how they want. They'll be able to see all of that stuff. And now it's there in their control there. So guys, that's one of the cool things of if you want to hand off your documentation of the build and give people an actual usable reference, this is the thing, ApacheHub.com. I'd love to answer any questions about your documentation and your snapshot needs.